Hey, everyone. This is going to be a collective reading. So know that some of this may fit for you, some of it might not. You fit it however you choose. A lot of my messages do come through metaphysically, is what I almost said. But take with you what you will. And I'm Deja Luz, so it's so nice to meet you, those that are new. Welcome back to those of you who are old. Hashtag. So the energy that I am getting already before I even get into pulling cards is there are a lot of people around here that I want to consider to sitting back and reevaluating your routines and seeing how you could rearrange them, or to what you can add to or take away, to make sure that you're able to be your best self. Because for a lot of you guys, I feel as though you have dumbed yourself down and or weighing yourself down, and it's time to that's enough. I'm overwhelmed here in this energy, and so okay, how can I fix it instead of just sitting in it and staying there, right? And with that being said, also I'm showing that it's a good time to look at your budget and consider how your money is being spent out, and how you can create boundaries in order for you to be able to grow, to progress, right? Put a limit on things. And this may not be just budget, because I was just pointed towards food. So this may be important for you to pay attention to your health as well. Like, what are you putting into your body? Do you really need all of these things? You know, that's important to pay attention to. I am getting the name Carrie, so I don't know who this is for, because I don't usually get names whenever I'm on a collective YouTube, but that's okay. I'm being straight pointed here to my John Howland Psychic of the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. So let's see what we're getting here. I'm really excited to be here, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I am truly grateful to you. Interesting. So I am getting here that it's really a good time to consider what your beliefs are. And this is really interesting because it could be multifaceted. So I'm just going to put it out there however you will. So this could be for a love relationship, a friendship, maybe a family member or whatever. But I really want you to start considering what you are feeling around them, and if their beliefs really match your beliefs. And is this really what is beneficial to you? Also, I'm getting some distance here. So are you distancing yourself? Are you not allowing them to love you completely for who you are, because you're not expressing yourself the way that you truly want to or need to at that? Because when we don't express ourselves the way we need, then we get away from ourselves and we start becoming someone that we're not. And so consider who you need to love more, and also consider who you need to not let their image of you define you. Consider what it is that you want, bigger, deeper goals, what is missing and how can I grow and learn to express that more. This could also be in your sex life. I mean, let's be real here. You don't necessarily know what you like or how to express yourself if you're resisting who you are. Bring that sexy back, That's so funny. But it's funny, not funny, right? So I struggle in intimacy. And so I can completely understand for those of you who struggle as well. And so, with that being said, take some time to consider how you can, bring that in, try new things, like what feels good, what doesn't feel good. Why do I feel uncomfortable when somebody does this to me? Yeah, I've got literally, I have clarity of belief, and the first card that I pulled out of this new deck is clear limiting beliefs. So like, really don't let other people's perspective get to you, and to allow yourself to flow and move the way that you need to move. Be you wholeheartedly. Vulnerability is power, but there's also got to be some boundaries here, okay? Allow yourself to see who you can be vulnerable around and who you can't. Don't give too freely, or don't stay closed off, right? So listen to your heart. And I know if this is like a friends with benefits type thing or something like that we're talking about, or a situationship, whatever the case may be, if you're trying not to get into your feelings and you're just in this relationship because it's something, listen to your heart on that, okay? If you're feeling some type of way, allow yourself to look at the positives and the negatives, okay? Because sometimes we get so focused on an emotion that we can't move past that and let it go for our benefit, right? If you're, again, like, there's a reason that people are in our life, and a reason that they fly out, so know that I'm seeing animal prints. So know that you can express yourself however you need. A leopard don't change their spots. Interesting. I sure hope this is making sense to you guys, but it's definitely a lot time to allow yourself to blossom, okay? And to experience life to the fullest. Don't let someone... I'm getting something around feisty. So it's like, you need to be feisty when you need to be feisty. Like, don't dumb yourself down. Like, express what you need to express. Don't let anyone take you from you, And if it is a case of, I got a lot coming in on that one. It's sometimes people, like, in a relationship, they're looking for somebody that you're not. And so they say things to try to get you to do things that you don't want to do, or to not be fully who you are. And also, this could be their issues. Like, why are they feeling, why are they intimidated or uncomfortable about your sexy or how you're expressing yourself, right? Because we have to try to see other perspectives and understand that it might not be us, right? Like, not everyone is attracted to you. Not everyone is attracted to anyone else particularly, right? Everyone kind of has a type, but maybe you should look at this type. Maybe it hasn't served you a purpose. And it's time to try something different, even though it's uncomfortable and unknown. And there's this feeling of like red flags, maybe. But why do you have red flags, right? Consider this, like, Why does this make me feel uncomfortable? You know, cut the cord. Let that past go. Don't let someone hold you back or restrict you in any way. Again, oh, I got karmic relationship here, guys. These are difficult, you know. They are deep, and this may be a romantic relationship as well. So, but romantic relationships can be karmic. So really think about that. When we're in these situations, it could be very black and white. And, you know, the attraction may be, I keep getting something about the darker side, like, find that balance in it. Don't let, too many hurtful things, take away from the beauty. That's interesting. 1111, as I said, that is confirmation for me. So let's get a little bit more into the deeper unknown here. Ultimately, for some reason, I'm seeing fairies, and, you know, it's time for you to fly. It's time for you to do magic, or to accept magic, or whatever the case may be. It's a really, you know, can potentially be a beautiful time for you, but because of other things, it's taking you away from you. Like, just because someone else doesn't, if you're in a relationship and they want to do something you don't want to do, that doesn't mean you have to do it. You know, you can live two separate lives and then come together as one. For example, I like to do certain things my husband doesn't like to do, and vice versa. And so we still explore that outside of ourselves in a different way, you know? And so, like, be in the fact that, you may have to find that outside of your relationship. Okay. I'm getting something around judgment. So, like, this may be family members that are making you feel like you should be like an ex, or that your beliefs don't fit their beliefs, and that won't work, you know, because you have to be like equally yoked. But at the same time, faith is for you to decide who you want to be. And if you don't fit, then you don't fit for a reason, and you're meant to be in loved and respected for all of you completely. And you could find balance for someone who doesn't have the same beliefs as you. Again, me and my husband, we have different beliefs, but we appreciate our individuality and who we are, and allow us to be able to express ourselves the way that we need to, you know, and go deeper in that and understand why that belief is there, and to see why it's important for them to be who they are in that. Okay. And also, don't let someone else's beliefs scare you away from your beliefs. I don't know, 1414, as I said that. So look that up, guys. Your individuality, you can find balance in that. And, you know, 1414, that's the same number twice. So, like, you could be the same person but have different beliefs and still have that stability. All right, the deeper... And make sure you acknowledge what you're feeling, because you may be feeling something that's happening that they're resisting is happening. But so for some of you, this might be a thing of like a toxic past that you haven't let go of. So you feel as though they're looking elsewhere, or you're not their focus or something. But this could be inside of you. But for others, like, know that you're not crazy. Okay, you're not crazy. You feel what you feel for a reason. And to, if you're feeling hidden, why are they hiding you? You know, is it because they care too much what other people think, instead of really embracing the love that they have from you, or feeling what they feel? You know, like, you shouldn't be considered something material. Like, you're unique. How that felt weird when I said that. So, let me see. Sometimes we're only human, and we feel as though we are a material item. But even if we are a material item, we need to see ourselves as unique, and that only the right one will choose you for you and your sparkle and your shine, and they're not going to let that dumb them down. And so they'll be on the ride with you, and they won't be looking elsewhere, like, or comparing you to someone else. You know, you're different. You're not like that. And like, maybe consider that sometimes we try to fit something where it doesn't fit, and we just take it because it's something rather than nothing. And so really be sure to see what fits and what don't, right? I know that's a loose explanation, but if the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't fit, then it's time to get rid of it and allow someone else to experience that. Let me see, something you can work on. Wow. Yeah, see, I tried to put that back in there, but it wouldn't go back in because it didn't fit. Know that if you quit being a chameleon, or letting others be a chameleon to come into your life, then you will find the right community. I know that you feel like you don't fit in and that you're different and all of that, but that's okay, because there are many of other people who are like you out there. You just haven't found the right place or the person. Learn about being an empath and understanding that we have a tendency to try to fix someone, and they're not fixable, and it's not for us to fix them. And it's more for us to figure out that they have to realize things on their own, and we can't let them suck our energy from us, right? And to know that someone shouldn't have to take the time to think about whether or not they want you in their life or not, and vice versa, right? Like, you already know the feelings. You already know you might be resisting it, but step in that power and allow the feelings to flow, and, you know, don't resist them, and to understand that you do have control of those that are in your life and those that are not. It's like you're letting the wrong ones in and not allowing the right ones to see your beauty, because these wrong ones just took that shine away from you. And we get in our minds and we let things slow us down and to really change us, you know. I'm seeing 55 in my third eye, so like that's all about change. And so, but it feels resistant, like someone's making you feel as though you can't have what you want, you know, or that, like, don't let someone tell you you're going to go to hell for something. Like, go inward on those beliefs. That's what just come through. So I'm going to give it. I try not to take myself there, because I do understand that I have Christians on here that have that belief. But you know that you do your best to make the right choices and to be respectful. And so, and you being you, you're created that way for a reason. And so, really consider your religious beliefs and where you're at with that, and to, I heard the word repent. I don't know how to fit that. Or to let them repent, you know, how they want. I don't even know how to go and how I feel about that. It makes me feel yucky, so I don't even know. Let's get one of my soul truth cards here, and we'll end the message. Because I think you guys are getting the gist of it. It's time for change. It's time to be you wholeheartedly, and to let go of the other judgments, and to fit yourself where you need to. Considered if you are actually focused on what you really want rather than what you don't want, because the universe has a weird way. Whenever you're manifesting and you're really dwelling on the bad things, you're really dwelling on the negative, then they tend to bring that into your life. So, and change your perspective, and consider what passions that you are ready to pull forward in your life, because when we're in a place of connecting to the things that we're passionate about, that's when passion comes forward. So if you want it to be fiery and spicy, hot and spicy, then you have to bring joy into it. You have to bring what makes you feel happy. So find that and bring it forward. You don't, I have to wait for someone else to do it with you. Okay. It's about finding that within yourself. And that's usually how we meet people, is whenever we decide to do something by ourselves and see what we feel about it. So thank you so much for watching me. I have forgotten to say, give me a like or a follow. Share me, whatever the case may be. But thank you all for being here. If you want to go more inward on this message, or if you're interested in just a reading or some follow advice, reach out. I do have readings available, and they're very reasonable. Okay, guys. I love you so much, and thank you for being you. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.